When people are starting their fitness journey, the weight loss journey, and this renowned energy of the new year, new me, just watch how I do this, and I'm gonna go all gung ho and go just drop everything and go head on first, right? And I'm here to tell you that's not how you want to approach this lifestyle, because that's where I really firmly believe people make mistakes and you have a lot of setbacks, and then you go back to your usual bad habits. Where do I see this happen typically? This happens in Q4 of every year. You get so charged up after the holidays. When January, February comes, you are already thick and heavy, hot and heavy into your workout regimens, and you're right there. And then come February, you've just kind of lost all motivation. So motivation is fleeting, guys. The way you deal with this, up and down, because humans, us, we're all emotional, right? And it's a lot of things. Unfortunately, we're creatures of habit. Is we do it based on how we feel, and how we feel dictates a lot of what we do, how we do, and sometimes, in most cases, what we don't do. So, as I say all of that, the way you approach this is find a plan that works for you, right? Or the trainer that would incorporate fasting, for example. The reason why I wanted to make this an easygoing video for you is that you don't have to completely shut out your life and say no to social functions, no to social events, right? Every now and then you can have a beer. Every now and then you can have a couple of wings, protein, which is good, assuming you don't eat the chicken skin, right? You can have a couple of fries, which is really a potato with a lot of oil. Well, why am I giving you a rundown of all of this as such, right? Because you have to live a little, and I get that. When you're on your fitness journey, it's very spiritual, right? It's very personal. And when you shut off everything and just lock in, I think it's really good. Most people are not meant for that kind of focus, because most people run out of patience, the willpower, the motivation, the discipline, especially if you're going to do it alone, right? I have lived by this lifestyle my entire life, and I can tell you I've made many, many mistakes. I have had my setbacks. I've gained the weight back. I've gained the water weight back. I went to 8% body fat, 9%, and then went right back up to 15%. I've had abs and I lost my abs. So it's been a roller coaster, which is why I think I know a thing or two about this lifestyle. And I'm actually okay with still doing this solo. But then again, this is me. A lot of you all may have children at this age, right? In your 40s, your late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. But your responsibilities are holding you back essentially, and you're not able to incorporate a lifestyle that complements your busy schedule, right? And allows you to socialize, because we are creatures of social habits, right? So this is where intermittent fasting comes into play. And I've talked about intermittent fasting quite a bit on this channel. So the way you stay motivated with this is that it allows you to moderately, when you're driving a car, right? You just don't go from 0 to 60, right? It's some cars like the one I have, which is a C63S EMG, 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds or less, maybe 3.8 seconds, right? Showing off here a little bit. But I'm just talking about the car analogy. You just don't accelerate and you get to 60, 70 right away, right? It takes a little bit, right? The gauge, it takes a little bit. You can feel the engine catching momentum, and then it finally goes into that launch mode, right? So your health journey is very similar. And when you're in this journey, you have to think about the long picture, the long term, the bigger picture, right? The long game is this lifestyle sustainable? Is this lifestyle sustainable? And the answer is yes. Intermittent fasting is I think it's we're sleeping on this. And I will tell you, yes, calories in and calories out to an extent, and the basic terminology does matter, because a lot of people still end up overeating and think that intermittent fasting allows you to blow your calories. And eat everything. And that's not the case, because you still have to eat within a defined time window, like window of time. And you have to start tracking your calories. If you haven't been tracking your calories, I think that's where a good starting point for you is, because once you start tracking your calories, you realize how much you're actually overeating and your portion sizes. Food scale, that's just another whole ball game. It's up to you if you want to get that or no. But I've prefaced all of this to say this is that with the time restricted eating, right, it allows you to attend social events, go to happy hours every now and then, and build in snacks, build in those cheat meals that you need to have. But I can tell you that the more you do this lifestyle, the cleaner your diet is, the more addicted you're going to become to your results. And so what this boils down to is, how motivated are you to take this lifestyle seriously? Are you in it for the cheat day? In my opinion, there is no such thing as a cheat day. I would rather you, because what a cheat day does is, if you don't watch it, you could blow your entire week's worth of deficit and the work you have done, right? And negate all of that, because it takes a few weeks for your body to start settling into the new lifestyle, for your body to start sending the right signals, and you adjusting with it, with your walking, your cardio, endurance, water, because you're defecating, urinating. Yeah, essentially you're getting rid of all the waste from your system, right? Your body is talking to you. What that one cheat day does is that, if you don't watch it, and I know how I'm cheating, so for me, it's not about the one day, it's about sustainability. It's what I do on a day to day, right? That is more sustainable. I want you to think of dieting as what's sustainable. And so if you're like for example, people will have dark chocolate into the night, or you can have plain chocolate as well, milk chocolate. It's not a whole different differential in calories. One just tastes better. The normal white chocolate or dark chocolates, it depends on your taste buds, really. But I think dark chocolate is actually a little bit better for you. There's some story on that. You can read that. I'm saying that is because you can build that into your diet, and you know, before you go to sleep, or your last meal could be that snack where it actually caters to your sugar cravings, your sweet tooth, right? So these are just some general strategies around how you can build the intermittent fasting into your lifestyle, right? And allow the social functions to just kind of fit you. You can fit in those social events into your daily lifestyle, your weekends, even going out on the weekends. Um, what happens though, folks? I can just being very, very honest with you. Ever since I started this, my circle changed to basically not being able to relate to anyone, to eventually embarking on this journey on my own. And that sometimes is necessary for you to create a new chapter in your life. So I'm not saying don't socialize. I'm not saying get rid of friends and all of this stuff, but most people won't understand this journey of yours if you want to improve yourself, because most people don't really know or have an appreciation for self-improvement and trying to get into the best shape of your life. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and people may look at you differently, right? But this is where you come into the picture, and you can coach them and teach them. Well, no, I can still come out. You can teach them boundaries. You can still come out, but don't force me into overly excessively drinking. And no, I cannot overstay at the party because I have responsibilities. And in a way, you end up teaching others a lifestyle. Most people, folks, innately are escaping something when they're partying like that. Most people are escaping. It's what they lack, right? They don't want to deal with themselves and their problems, their demons, right? Whatever they're going through. So these parties and social events start adding up over time. And eventually I realized that it was doing me more harm than good. So I just don't feel like I'm missing out, to be honest. There's more to gain in this lifestyle, right? This is the real party. This is the real party where no one really shows up because no one dares to show up. And this is what makes you different. This is what empowers you. This is in a way you're building your time. This is me time. This is a chapter in your life you can decide if your transformation typically takes about 3 months, right? And after that, you can decide how you'd like to move forward and kind of mix up things in your day to day. And when people see you, the new physique, the new the energy change up, the vibe, all of this, right? They will appreciate you, and they may want to be like you. Okay, so just a quick video about fasting and being social, and how you can fit this into your lifestyle. And literally, it's seamless. And so all of this is just designed. Well, I'm not designing it, but I'm saying it's that simple that you can blend into your fitness life or fitness journey. If you haven't started, I think that intermittent fasting is the way to go and something you should look into, especially if you're older. Okay? So the next video, Mamba out.